On college campuses, some of the nearly 300 protesters arrested at Columbia and City College Tuesday night have begun to appear before a judge. We're also getting a better idea of how many of these people are not affiliated with a particular school, with either of the schools. Meanwhile, police have now arrested protesters at Fordham's Manhattan campus and Stony Brook as well. Eyewitness News reporter Reagan Medji live at Columbia with new video from Tuesday's arrests. Reagan?
It definitely is eye-opening when you see that new body cam video from the NYPD. But first, let's talk about the arrests. Of the nearly 300 protesters arrested, 25% of them are not affiliated with the schools that they were protesting at. Now to the body cam video. This is the moment that those NYPD units entered Hamilton Hall, which is in back of me right now along Amsterdam Avenue on the campus of Columbia University. You can see that the units going into the building using power saws to cut through chains protesters used to keep them out, and battering rams to break into rooms that were locked. The aftermath leading to arrests and sparking more protests last night out in front of Columbia University's Hamilton Hall and City College up the street. Police say about 300 people arrested at Columbia and CUNY combined, and NYPD officials say they were not all students.
They tried to lock us out. But the NYPD and the people of the city of New York will never be locked out, and we will always work together to keep our city safe.
Columbia University broke every written and unwritten rule of university norms by inviting a SWAT team.
At Fordham University, police not wasting any time in riot gear, moving in to clear an encampment at the school's Lincoln Center campus. 15 arrested there. Now, no one was injured in the NYPD's action, and arraignments already starting for the most serious charges of those arrested. NYPD units still on campus will remain there at Columbia University until after May 15th graduation. We're live here in Morningside Heights. Reagan Medji, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Reagan, thank you. Meanwhile, on Long Island, we just learned that there were 29 arrests overnight at Stony Brook University, where protesters defied an order to clear away from the steps of Stoller Center by 11. Now to this breaking news that is unfolding out west on the campus of UCLA, where law enforcement in riot gear have closed in on an encampment on campus, coming face-to-face with protesters in a tense standoff. Reports of flashbangs could be heard as police moved in. Now, we don't control this shot. This is from our sister station, KABC, that appears to be repositioning as they've been covering this throughout the night. We can show you the ground shot from what we've been able to see. We know that there were reports of flashbangs potentially being used. A plume of smoke was spotted inside the group of protesters as cops were dismantling this perimeter that was set up largely with plywood to take down the encampment. The LAPD and the California Highway Patrol declaring this an unlawful assembly, ordering everybody to leave. This is reaching a dramatic point in this standoff between cops and protesters. We're following it, of course, for you right here on Eyewitness News. We'll have the latest as well coming up at the top of the hour on the ABC News side of things on Good Morning America.